Hello, everybody, again. Picking up on Job 22. Somebody else confronting him, their opinion of what's going on with him and the why, and then Job's reply. Partly 22, 23, 23 and 24. Eliphaz the Temanite replied, can a man be of benefit to God? Can even a wise person benefit him? What pleasure would it give the Almighty if you were righteous? What would he gain if your ways were blameless? Is it for your piety that he rebukes you and brings charges against you? Is not your wickedness great? Are not your sins endless? You demanded security from your relatives for no reason. You stripped people of their clothing, leaving them naked. You gave no water to the weary, and you withheld food from the hungry, though you were a powerful man owning land, an honored man living on it. And you sent widows away empty-handed and broke the strength of the fatherless. That is why snares are all around you, why sudden peril terrifies you. Why is it so dark you cannot see, why a flood of water covers you? He's really, critiquing his life, the type of person he was, is. Is not God in the heights of heaven? And see how lofty are the highest stars? Yet you say, what does God know? Does he judge through such darkness? Thick clouds veil him, so he does not see us, as he goes about in the vaulted heavens. Will you keep to the old path that the wicked have trod? They were carried off before their time, their foundations washed away by a flood. They said to God, leave us alone. What can the Almighty do to us? Yet it was he who filled their houses with good things, so I stand aloof from the plans of the wicked. The righteous see their ruin and rejoice. The innocent mock them, saying, surely our foes are destroyed and fire devours their wealth. Submit to God and be at peace with him. In this way prosperity will come to you. Accept instruction from his mouth and lay up his words in your heart. If you return to the Almighty, you will be restored. If you remove wickedness from you, far from your tent, and assign your nuggets to the dust, your gold of Ophir to the rocks and the ravines, then the Almighty will be your gold, the choicest silver for you. He's lecturing him good here. Surely then you will find delight in the Almighty and lift up your face to God. You'll pray to him and he will hear you, and you will fulfill your vows. What you decide on will be done, and light will shine on your ways. When people are brought low and you say, lift them up, then he will save the downcast. He will deliver even one who is not innocent, who will be delivered through the cleanness of your hands. So he's lecturing Job. And Job replies, and these are all people sent by God to try to teach Job. Somebody like Job, an actual Job person, or just anybody out there that has been and still is like Job, is a little self-righteous believer, God, follower of God, but is a little self-righteous. So God is kind of making an example of him. Job replied, even today my complaint is bitter. His hand is heavy in spite of my groaning. If only I knew where to find him. If only I could go to his dwelling. He's right inside of us. There's no dwelling to go to. I would state my case before him and fill my mouth with arguments. I would find out what he would answer me and consider what he would say to me. He's here all the time. Talk to him. Would he vigorously oppose me? No, he would not press charges against me. There the upright can establish their innocence before him, and there I will be delivered forever from my judge. Pretty self-confident. But if I go to the east, he is not there. If I go to the west, I do not find him. When he is at work in the north, I do not see him. When he turns to the south, I catch no glimpse of him. But he knows the way that I take. When he has tested me, I will come forth as gold. My feet have closely followed his steps. I have kept to his way without turning aside. I have not departed from the commands of his lips. I have treasured the words of his mouth more than my daily bread. But he stands alone, and who can oppose him? He does whatever he pleases. He carries out his decree against me, and many such plans he still has in store. That is why I am terrified before him. When I think of all this, I fear him. God has made my heart faint. The Almighty has terrified me. Yet I am not silenced by the darkness, by the thick darkness that covers my face. So he's slowly coming around. He understands he's being tested. He understands he's being disciplined by God. He still thinks a little bit highly of himself. So remember what Jesus said. Those who are first will be last. Those who are last will be first. So those who are full of themselves, rich and powerful, self-righteous, high up in the hierarchy of mankind will be last. Those who think they will be first will be last. Those who are last, they shall be first in line, first into the kingdom of heaven before the others. Those who are humble shall be exalted. Those who exalt themselves, you see it, especially in this government, is just being put forward. Yeah, the Trump administration doesn't even take an office, and just all the appointments, it's already the most corrupt uh, U.S. administration in the history of America. So, lots going to happen. So, stay tuned. As I get information, I'll continue to give it to you. Pick up with Job, his all his replies, the rest of his reply uh, next time, Job 24. So stay safe. Stay safe. Peace, Christ, God bless.